All right. Barak Yahweh.
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 Bashem.
Bashem.
Rakah. Quadash. Give honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled "The Most High's Hand Within Satan." Okay, so we're going to focus on the left-hand side of the Most High. Now, the big thing now is this coronavirus, all right? And whether it was created in a lab or whatsoever, it still goes back to Yahweh Bashem al-Shai, because he controls everything, the left hand and the right hand. Now, the left hand is led by who? The spiritual being Satan. And then the right hand, which is the strongest hand, is led by who? Yahweh Shai. Okay? Now, give me 2 Samuel 22 and 14, bro.
This 2 Samuel 22 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High thunder from heaven, and the Most High uttered the voice, uttered his voice.
Right. Read that again.
This 2 Samuel 22 and 14.
The Lord Yahweh.
The Lord Yahweh thunder from heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and the Most High uttered his voice.
The Most High uttered his voice. When you go into that term Most High in Hebrew, it means elevated, superior. Okay? So he has two counsels, all right? And out of the right hand and the left hand, the Most High is elevated. He is in that top position. Okay? That is the reason why he is called the Most High. All right? To prove that point, get that second precept, bro.
This Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Mm-hmm.
See now that I am he, and there's no power with me.
Mm-hmm.
I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
What does that mean? That he is the Most High. Mm-hmm. All right, read that again, bro.
I did Deuteronomy 32.
This is why Yahweh has another title, okay, classifying himself as the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
This Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Mm-hmm.
See now that I am he, and there's no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So out of the counsels, out of the left hand, out of the counsel, out of the right hand, Yahweh is in or within that elevated position. Okay, he is superior. All right. Yeah, bro.
This is Psalm 47 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to the term terrible, all right, right in the Hebrew, is to fear, to revere, to be afraid, to fear, to reverence, to honor, to respect, to cause astonishment, awe, to be held in awe, to make afraid, to terrify.
And this is just another scripture that supports that the Most High is the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
He is in that elevated, he is superior. And directly under him is his son Yahushua.
He's the king, he's terrible, he's the king over all the earth. Man.
That's right, bro.
You know, and he rules from the spirit realm. You know, just like you can't see the elites, but you see, you know, their decrees go forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you see games getting counseled, when you see events getting counseled, that's a decree from the elites, people you don't see.
That's right.
You know, but who's behind the elites, man? Who's over them? The Most High Yahweh, man.
That's right.
You know, and they worship Satan, but who's over Satan? The Most High Yahweh.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
it says the one definition was to terrify. And how does the Lord terrify? By his means on the left hand side.
That's right.
You know,
That's
he gets them to do that to terrify you, man. He
That's
sends
right.
the decree.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Hey, so improve what the brother is saying too. The water for that precept, get Isaiah 45 and 7.
Isaiah 45 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I form the light.
Okay, I'll form the light. Go ahead.
I create darkness.
Now, if we being spiritual, we can consider the light as who? Yahushua. And darkness who? Satan. Go ahead.
I make peace.
I make peace. Go ahead.
I create evil.
Okay, and I create evil. Okay, now get Ecclesiasticus 11 and 14, brother.
Ecclesiastes 11 and 14.
1 Kings 22 and 19.
And it says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come from the Lord.
Everything comes from Yahweh Hashem Ashai. And that goes to show you that he's balanced. Okay? So if he controls the left, he controls the right. If he controls the right, he controls the left. Okay? All right. Now, Shakai, let's just prove, you know what I'm saying, how the Most High deals on the left-hand side, bro. 1 Kings 22, and you're going to start at verse 19. Because the coronavirus came from Yahweh Hashem Ashai. Okay? We may not know the origin directly, but at the same time frame, ultimately, it came from the left-hand side of Yahweh Hashem Ashai. Got you, bro.
That's 1 Kings 22:19. And he said, hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left.
On his right hand and on his left hand. Now, this is Micah, who was a man of the Lord speaking. Okay, go ahead, bro.
And Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner.
Right. So basically, Micah seen the host of heaven, and he seen angels on the left hand side, and he saw angels on the right hand side, and they were having counsel. In the midst of them, it was who? Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua. Go ahead, bro.
And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will persuade you.
So out of this counsel, it was a spirit that came forth and said he will persuade them. Go ahead, Scott.
And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
And that's how we know that this spirit came from the left-hand side of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
And then they cuts that doctrine, you know, that a third of the angels fill the earth with Satan, man.
Right.
Because they're still the left-hand side being obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, still in subjection, man. You know, so they cut that doctrine, man.
They just under the order.
That's it.
They're just doing what they supposed to do.
That's it. Hey, just like a director in a movie, you know, he makes his movie, how he controls the cast that's supposed to be the good and the cast that's supposed to be the bad.
Protagonists and the antagonists.
Yeah. Hey, from a spiritual sense, where do you think they get that from? Okay, these are characteristics of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, go ahead, Scott.
And it says, 1 Kings 22 and 21. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will persuade him. And Yahweh said to him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so.
So the Most High gave this lion spirit the authority to go on earth, okay, and manipulate their mindset. You said you had something, bro?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Amos
Give me Joe.
3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Chapter 1, verse 6.
And the people shall not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city? And the Most High have not done it.
So these bad times that we're actually approaching, who you think created this? Okay, this is within the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, don't nothing go down without that man signing off on it. Okay, and he controls the left-hand side, who people call Satan. Okay, and he controls the good as well. And like I said before, directly under him is his son Yahushua, but our focal point is on the left-hand side. Okay?
Because the people claim they read the Bible, and which they don't, because they think the devil do everything bad.
Right.
The devil do everything bad. God didn't do everything good. God do everything good. God is all love.
Right.
But when you read the scripture, that God gives Satan his lead way. But you know, he still honor the Most High. But the people that read the Bible, they claim they read it, but they don't read it because of why? They have no understanding of the scriptures.
That's right, bro. That's right. Give Joe 1 and 6 up.
Job 1 and 6. It says, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And Satan came also among them.
Now you gotta understand something. Satan is what? A spirit.
Right.
Now, isn't Yahweh also classified as the father of spirits? So automatically, by default, that will make Satan a son of Yahweh Bashem Shai. And the reason why he came amongst the sons of the Most High is because he is a son of the Most High. But go ahead, bro.
And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro into the earth.
And just like Yahshua made a beautiful point within the spirit, here goes Satan showing honor and submission to the Most High. He asked him, where you been?
Yeah.
And he told him where he had came from and what he was doing.
They was at each other. He was talking about, I got to tell you, what I mean. But he didn't.
Exactly.
He actually was saying, I've been doing the work. I've been out here doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting on the
right.
Like I've been doing about the will that you told me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a servant. Right.
Go ahead, bro.
And then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord answered and said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, perfect and upright man, one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil.
Right. So now the Most High is basically what? He's placing a bet on Job's integrity. Okay, showing Satan that Job will remain innocent. Okay, if he took that hedge from around him. And if you read the book of Job, the Most High was correct. All right, go ahead, bro.
Then Satan answered the Lord and said, though Job feared the Most High or not, has not thou made an hedge about him?
So what was that hedge? Psalms 34:7. Those angels had encamped around Job. All right, go ahead, bro.
And about his house and about all that he had on every side.
Continue.
Thou hast blessed the works of his hands,
right.
And his substance is increased in the land.
Continue.
But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he has is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand.
Meaning don't kill him. You can do whatever you want to him. All right? But do not kill him. And that was a direct order that Satan received from Yahweh Bashem Shai. Go ahead, bro.
So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord.
Okay. All right, that's it on there. Keep what you got, bro.
It's the book of John, chapter 13, verse 26. It says, Yahweh Shai answered, it is to whom I shall give a sup when I have dipped it.
Right. Give a sop to. Who was he referring to? Judas Iscariot. Continue, bro.
And when he had dipped the sop, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. And after the sop, Satan entered into him. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, that thou doest do quickly.
Remember, now Satan could not enter into Judas until their sop was created or had manifested like it. So once their sop was manifested, then Satan entered into Judas Iscariot, proving that this was the will of the Most High.
Showing you how Shai had dominion over Satan.
Yep.
He was giving Satan the cue.
Exactly.
And then he demanded Satan to do what thou doest.
Damn.
You know? Because he wasn't talking to Judas anymore. He was talking to Satan. You know? Because Satan had possessed him, man. So you got to understand what we see playing out on earth. You know, there's levels to everything, man. You know? Just like your supervisor. All right, his supervisor, then his supervisor got a supervisor all the way up to the actual owner. You know, that's how it is with the Most High, man. Everybody is answering to somebody all the way up to the Most High. Everything trickles up to the Most High on the left hand and on the right hand side.
That's it.
You know,
that's it.
That's why he had the title, the Most High.
That's it.
He don't answer to nothing but his own word.
That's it.
You know,
that's it. And then if you want to continue to be spiritual about it, because at this time frame, this is Satan's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Esau basically bowed down to Satan, and so on and so forth. All right, this world vibrates from a satanic vibration. All right, everything that these elite bankers set up is going against what? The law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures. All right. All right. Who has something?
I had some.
Go ahead, bro.
This is
You can break it down.
Sirach 18:1. It said, "He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but He."
That goes to show you that Yahushua said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When he was, Solomon,
Right.
and even in his past reincarnations,
Yeah.
excluding Melchizedek.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as Adam as well. You know, and then even when he was Isaac, he didn't do everything perfect.
Yep.
Why? Because he was within the flesh.
Yeah.
You know, but go ahead, though, bro.
And it said, verse 3, and this the point. It says, "Who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will, for he is the king of all, and by his power dividing holy things among them from profane."
Yahweh the Most High. That elevated position.
Yeah, so he can take control of everything with the palm of his hand. So like the priest said earlier, this coronavirus couldn't go forth without it being ordained from the Most High Yahweh by Shema Shai. No matter how it plays out on earth, it has to get that stamp.
That's right.
That's why even Yahweh Shai said, "A bird don't fall to the ground without my Father knowing." Showing you that he got deals on everything, man. And that's what Esau wanted to emulate with the children.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
Just like what that was that one American gangster, one of them niggas, what they said every dime bag gets sold, I want in. You know? That's how the Most High he got in on everything, man. You know, from who he chooses to run the earth to who he chooses to be the manager at Walmart, man. The Most High got deals on everything, man. You know?
Bro. A beautiful breakdown. I get Genesis 25:25.
That's Genesis 25:25.
Now we're going into what? Satan's physical manifestation on earth. Okay, go ahead, bro.
And the first game I read, all over,
Right. Esau, go ahead.
like a hairy garment.
Mm-hmm.
They call his name Esau.
Right. So Esau was what? The twin of who? Jacob. All right, so Jacob was considered as what? The righteous. So Jacob would be on the right-hand side of the Most High, and Esau would be on what? The left-hand side of the Most High. And I want to say the brother Shakai had brought out back in the day regarding the definition of sinister. Esau is also classified as sinister in the scriptures, and that means what? Left-hand side. Okay? Now, so get Job 9:24.
Yeah.
You can get Romans 13:1.
Job 9:24. He said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. According to the book of Malachi, the first chapter, the wicked is classified as who? Esau, Edom. Okay? Going back into what? Genesis 25:25. Okay? Esau basically is the physical manifestation of Satan on earth. Okay? And he is also considered as what? The wicked. And he is spiritually inspired by who? Satan. Okay? All right, go ahead, bro. Romans 13:1.
It's Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject to the higher power, for there is no power but of the Most High, the power that to be ordained of the Most High. And it's Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject to the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High.
So who controls the world right now?
Esau.
Esau. And we just stated within the spirit that Esau is classified as the wicked. Esau is on the left-hand side of the Most High. So what we see him being transpired on earth, the Most High has ordained it. Okay? Go ahead.
The power that be slide, the power that are
Ordained.
or be ordained of the Most High.
Right, so the powers that are ordered comes from what? The will or the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? You get there. Jeremiah 29:18, Bible Shah.
18.
Yeah, Jeremiah 29:18.
All right, Jeremiah 29:18 says, and I will persecute them with the sword.
Right, and this is the Lord of hosts, Yahweh. Okay, and this transpired when? During the Babylonian Empire. Okay, go ahead, bro. When they took us down.
With the famine.
Okay.
And with the pestilence.
With the famine, with the pestilence, go ahead.
And will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right, and at this time frame, you're talking about what? The house of Judah. And then you had a sprinkle of some of the northern kingdom tribes within that situation. All right, but the point is that the Most High stated that he will persecute us with what? The sword, with famine, and pestilence. The coronavirus is what? A pestilence. Okay, go ahead, bro.
To be cursed and an astonishment and hissing and a reproach among all the nations, whether I have driven them.
Right, and that goes to show you how the Most High gets down on the left-hand side. Now remember, he had to remove the right hand. Why? Because we broke the law, statutes, and the commandments. Okay, this is the reason why we go through these sufferings and pain. All right, when you go into that term pain, it means what? A penalty. Okay, we're penalized through pain and suffering from breaking the law, statutes, and the commandments, man. All right, now, bro, you got something? Go ahead, man.
This is Job 12
You can break it down.
and 9. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of Yahweh have wrought this? Wrought goes into work, or being, put together, created. And it says, whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind. Do not the ear try words and the mouth taste its meat? With the ancient is wisdom and neck in days understanding. Down verse 16, it says, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his.
The deceive and the deceiver.
Both sides.
Yeah. So the one that's doing the deceiving and the one that's being deceived, both of them belong to the Lord, man. He set their whole situation up, man. And that takes away pride from man.
That's right.
If you understand those things, man. But you have Jake that get proud, as if, like we were talking about earlier, you got Jake think he got some type of celebrity status.
Yeah.
But the Lord allowed you to understand the Bible, man.
That's right.
The Lord allowed you to everything you got. The Lord allowed you to have that, man. The wisdom you got, the knowledge you have to perform your daily,
whatever you get to whatever you get.
Yeah, to perform your daily tasks.
Right.
As a man, that job, the Lord gave you that, man.
Right.
If you got a 46-inch vertical, the Lord gave you that, man.
Right.
It don't matter how much you squatted. It was already predestined what you was gonna, how you was gonna be programmed, man.
All foolishness under the sun, something like that.
Ecclesiastes.
So it really don't matter. You be out here going running 100 laps and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, you supposed to be fast. You gonna be fast, man. You know what I'm saying? No.
That's right.
Then jump to verse 22. He discovered deep things out of darkness and bring out to light the shadow of death. He increased the nations and destroyed them. He enlarged the nations and strained them again. Yeah, so how it says that he strained them again, it goes to how he guided the nations. That's why it says in Proverbs, the 21st chapter, that the Lord, he pretty much, he's in the control of the king's heart, whithersoever it go. So if Trump come out tomorrow and say that he's going to do a state of emergency on all of America, that's the mind of the Most High. That's right. Telling him to do so.
That's right, man. That's what you people got to realize. You don't call the Most High, and then in the same breath say, okay, he's battling with Satan and shit.
They don't get that. they just don't get it. I'm just saying, they don't get it. They've been taught that the guy don't do nothing bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
And, and that's what it is. Like some guy told me, hey, I asked him to do today. He sent me on some on Facebook on message like somebody. He said, we on the True Jews on the cool. How you do that? How you know that? He was like, I said, cool. I said, do God hate people? Do we know what he told me? No, God hate nobody. God loves everybody. See, that's what they been taught.
Yeah,
they been taught though.
Yeah.
The other side, about some shine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they just don't know.
It's two sides. Like,
Yeah.
like he do this, he create evil, he create good. He do that, he do that.
He balanced.
Yeah, so he can't just be no good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can do what he want to do though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's with us. I mean, you think we just be good all day long? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like we go all day just in happy mood all day.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't do that.
No.
We couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody might piss you off and you about to get mad about that.
That's it.
And how can I can be just one way?
That's it.
And that thing you have my shot just one way.
And if
And he loves.
he's one way, then that means he's not balanced.
Right.
So
No
you've
wrong
been
with it,
right. You've been dumbed down by Christianity, which makes you dumbfounded.
Yeah.
All right, and through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah is plain as day. Even that nigga Pusha T had a lyric within his song. He said that he prayed to the Most High on both sides. All right, so even he knew that. All right, bro. Get what you got. 2nd Ezra 15 and 11.
15 and 11. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm."
That's talking about Yahweh Shah, the right hand. And that I is referring to who? Yahweh, the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
"And smite Egypt with plagues."
Plagues means what? Divine judgment. The coronavirus, whether it's real or not, whether it's a fear tactic or not, it's still a divine judgment of the Most High. All right? Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof."
Now jump to 26 and 27, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 26. It said, "For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him."
You Israelites, all right? You so-called Negroes, you so-called Native Americans, okay? You so-called Latino tribes, and you Israelite foreigners whose fathers, whose lineage on your father's side goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, you're the only people that can sin, but guess what? The whole world is going to be judged. Why? Because they've been partakers in sin too, beginning with these fucking Edomites, man. You elite bankers, but for you elite bankers, you're not going to be destroyed on this first time around. Why? Because basically you're going in slavery. You're going to be the first fruits of slavery. Yeah, you got to work.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
And it says, back in 2nd Ezra 15:26,
Mm-hmm.
"And therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction.
Go ahead, bro.
For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver
For
you."
the Most High shall not deliver you. Why? Because it's not within his will to deliver you. Only the elect of Israel will be saved. Point blank, period. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "Because ye have sinned against him."
All right, one more. Jump to verse 49, bro.
All right, 2nd Ezra 15 and 49.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy house with destruction and death."
Hey, this Jacob's trouble, these evil times coming upon the world, okay, it's all coming from yours truly, Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? And that's it for me. Y'all got any precepts? Okay, you got something started?
Yeah, this one.
You can want your
Psalm 22, verse 27. "All the ends of the world shall remember and turn unto Yahweh, and all the kindreds of the nations shall worship before thee. For the kingdom is Yahweh, and he is the governor among the nations."
Mm-hmm.
So he governs all the nations.
That's it.
You know, it's control. When you go to the word government, it's like mind control.
That's it.
You know,
That's right.
he has mind control over these nations, man. That's why he's causing all these nations to come where? To the land of Jehoshaphat.
That's it. That's it.
You know,
Yeah.
he said it, and now they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, showing you that he had the last say so in any decision made upon the face of the earth, man. And you people finna see that, man. Just like you got these preppers, you got folks prepping. That's not gonna deliver you, man. You gonna get whatever judgment that's already written for you, man, in the script, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the Lord got the last say so, man.
That's it.
I'm gonna say quick. This not a fairy tale, man. It's not a fairy tale. Like the brother said, everything come to pass. It's coming. Everything coming. It already has, and it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our prophecies. If they haven't had half bad came, they come to pass. Our brother said, like, you get our nation come to their The whole
The valley of
the
Jehovah.
Valley of Hosts. They coming, but it's not a fairy tale, man. It's not a fairy tale.
Okay. And just link there with the brother. This Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude of mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle.
That means he's the one that's instigating. You know, he's working works to cause these nations to come together, man. You know, and we just watching it play out and give you the commentary, man, through the spirit of Yahweh.
They spiritual analysts, man. You know, breaking it down for you within the scripture.
Play by play.
Play by play, goddamn. Hey, this is Great Mill Stone, Mississippi, signing off. Hey, show them on.